Segment 2 is about, you know. So Design Your Country is really about you being able to see things from the user perspective better, and how the user perspective and the designer has strong connection and relationship, and how you want people to view the way you have expressed your ideas and things like that. And also your choices definitely affect the outcome, and how that affects the user. So this dynamic, being able to see how the dynamic plays out is essential component of the design thinking process, where user is always the heart of the solution. Now, we live in a world where there's lack of empathy, because people don't always find time to put themselves in the other person's shoes, and don't find time to understand the other person's point of view. What's happening in America is exactly what's happening in America at the moment during the Black Lives Matter. The way cruelty and extreme brutality, why do they happen? Because of lack of empathy. Well, that's where that is why cruel things happen in this world, because there's no empathy. So that's the heart of design process, is really about that, because empathy is the heart of solution making, the heart of problem solving. You first need to understand from angles, understand perspectives. I had a very good professor once when I was doing my master's degree, and my professor was telling me, he told us all to make fake glasses out of cardboard. I wasn't wearing glasses at that time, and he told us to put colored papers, colored gel, fake glasses with colored sort of plastic gel. So we bought plastic, those plastic gels from the stationery shop. Everybody had different colors, yellow, some red, some green, and in class he told us to wear it. Now, it was just demonstration for a few moments, but that really opened our eyes. First, when you put something with a colored gel in front of you, put something colored here, he asked this one question. Said, Charles, what color do you see right now? What are you seeing? I'm seeing everything in green. Then he asked another person, what color do you see? I see everything in red. Then, what color do you see? I see everything in yellow. You see? And he kept doing that until we understood what it meant. We understood the representation. So that's why the empathy process is so important, because you don't know what you need to do until you understand who is it for and why. Now, when people being able to see in different perspective, that's the reality, because we live in a world where people see in different colors. The person next to you seeing things in yellow, and the person who sees things in red will not understand how they see things in yellow. That's the reason why you need to empathize, because you need to understand, try to put yourself in the shoes and try to say, can I borrow your glasses? Oh, I see. Get it? Yeah. But you know what's the special thing that can happen too? Sometimes different colors and another color can subset. When it can intersect. When the two colors intersect, you create newer colors. You create common ground. And that's the exciting thing, about the possibilities of creativity. The possibilities of how you can creatively try to creatively and intentionally seek out and investigate, to find out, to invest in a mission, to solve this kind of problems, in a mission to find common ground, in a mission to want to see from other points of view. Some people are very negative. You're just like, I'm not bothered about that as long as I make a lot of money. I'm not bothered about that as long as I get what I want. Yeah. But you see, the irony is this: if they wanted to get what they want, they're free to make their choice. But the thing is, if they want to get what they want, they still need to work with people. And they want to make more profit, they still need to understand what people want. See, it's important in business, right? So can you get away with that? Can you get away with the fact that you're living in a world with population, with society, in a society that no one is a hermit, so think about that. So this is the thing that make it. I hope that this has given you some new insights and made you do some thinking. It's all about people. It's all about the dynamic. It's all about relationships. It's all about understanding your population, understanding who your users are, who are the people that you're going to work with one day. If you're going to be in the broadcasting business, if you're going to be presenting work, you're going to be a DJ, you're going to be a host for something, or if you're going to be a businessman, an administrator, a businesswoman, or an entrepreneur, you're going to be a CEO, all right, or COO, a chief financial officer. You're still going to be dealing with people. Even in the corporate sector, you're going to have teams of people. You're going to be running huge conglomerate. Who knows? You're going to be running a company. You're going to be starting a small business, or you're going to be helping others to start business, or you're going to be doing online business. Whichever the case, whatever that comes your way, just remember, you're dealing with people, and you want things to be effective. You want to be successful. You want to be successful. You want to find possibilities, because remember, successful things never stay successful until you continue to iterate, continue to develop it, to maintain a sense of success, to maintain growth and development to the product. So if you want to maintain that, you still need to understand who your customers are, what do they want, who your clients are, what do they want, and how would you want them to use your product, and what your product represents to the population. Now in this case, what your country represents pretty much reflects on what you think, isn't it? So like I said, if you guys haven't started assignment 2, don't fret, don't panic. If some of you haven't started, just get started, okay? Try to manage your time, get started, and I'm sure things will work out. So for those who have completed, good job, well done, awesome, thumbs up, double thumbs up to those who really invested into the assignment. And I think I can understand your personality really well. So good job, Joey. Thanks for showing it. Thank you, Ray. And I'll be looking at the others. There's so much here to look at progressively, okay? And Sarah will be also looking at it. So until then, we are almost coming to a close to our session. I didn't mean to make it last for 2 hours.